Good morning, this is smartwatchspecifications.com, the premier site for smartwatch specs, news, and reviews. Okay, we are on the second video, the part 2 video of this sporty looking, trendy Q8 Smart Band. Okay, so this time, okay, we're going to show you on how to install the support app. Okay, so the first video we have a unboxing as well as checking out the menu and features of the Smartband. This time we're going to install the support app. Okay, so let's check out the user manual. So it's a good thing that this is in English language also. Okay, different language here. Okay, Spanish, Italian, we have here Chinese. So we have here the QR code, app installation. Scan the QR code or install the app FitCloud, okay, from App Store or Google Play. So this is our first, okay, if I'm not mistaken, to install this support app for Smartband, okay, for wearable in general. So it is available in Android and iOS. System requirements: Android 4.4 version or above, iOS 8.0 or above. Support a mobile phone with Bluetooth 4.0 and above. Okay, so let's search this one. Okay, you can search it online on Google Play, or you can scan this application, this QR code, so you can download the app directly from Google Play. Okay, so in our case, let's install it via Google Play. Search it. Okay, so let's search again. FitCloud. Okay, forgot already. Okay, I'm getting old. FitCloud. Okay, so there's a version of FitCloud Pro. We also have the FitCloud here. Okay, so this is going to be our problem. So what type of FitCloud app? Okay, so we don't have a logo here. Okay, so there at least we have here FitCloud. Okay, we also have here another FitCloud, and we have the FitCloud Pro. Okay, so this one, it has a price, so maybe this is not the right or correct app. Usually it's free for Smartband or Wearables if you're going to download the support app. So I think this is the support app. Okay, so let's just try and check. Okay, so here 5k reviews, 2.9, okay, 500,000 downloads. Okay, FitCloud, let's check out the details. Can help you record all the events, standard sports functions, step calories, distance, sleep time, heart rate, blood oxygen, reminder. What else do we have here? Okay, water clock, camera remote, and lift wrist to view information. Okay, so let's install the support app. Okay, let's go back. Okay, let's wait. I'm going to adjust the display screen here. So we have, let's install. Okay, so this is just a 30 MB app. Okay, while we are waiting, let's have another tour of the features here and the menus of the Q8 Smartband. Okay, we have the steps, we have the calories, we have the distance here, we have the sleep monitoring, we have the training, okay, heart rate, blood oxygen here, blood pressure, and message notifications. We also have the timer, anti-lost, and of course we have here the power off function. Okay, for the sports here, okay, long press on the touch button key. We have the walking, so it tracks your time, heart rate, calories, and distance. Okay, we have running, we have the climbing. Okay, so it tracks for the heart rate, calories, and steps. We have the swimming here. It tracks the heart rate and calories, and that's it. So those are the sports loaded to U8. Okay, let's check if we. Okay, so it's already available now or installed. Tap in the open. So this is the UI of the Q8 Smartband or the with a Fit Pro app or Fit Cloud. Okay, let me check. Fit Cloud app. Okay, I stand correctly. Okay, so let's check. So we have here the option to register, login, or use directly. So in our demonstration, we are going to use it directly. If you want to store your data, you have to register and log in with your account. So in our case, we are going to use it directly. Okay, so now it is asking for permissions. Allow FitCloud to access this device location, of course. Allow FitCloud to access your phone call logs. Allow it. Allow FitCloud to access your contacts. Allow it. Allow FitCloud to send and view SMS messages, of course. Allow it. Allow FitCloud to make and manage phone calls. So these are permissions. Okay, you can opt to disable it later on the settings of the smart app. Okay, in the support app. FitCloud wants to run on Bluetooth. Of course, we'll allow it. Okay, so we can connect it with our Smartband. Okay, so it is already activated here. Okay, system privileges are necessary for information push. Okay, enable right now. Confirm. So it is asking for the total permission of the support app. So look for the support app here. Okay, as you can see, it is turned off. Okay, disabled. Our other applications here are enabled, so let's enable it. Okay, so FitCloud will be able to read all notifications, including personal information such as contacts, names, and text messages on your messages you receive. Okay, so we'll allow it. Okay, so that's it. It's now activated. Okay, let's add our device. So go to settings, I think. Okay, so we have here the UI, the exercise, the sleep, and the settings. Okay, we also have here the data on your automatic activity tracking, the weekly and the monthly. Okay, go to settings. Okay, we'll look for it. Okay, we have here bind device, so not connected. Tap on it. Okay, see it automatically search for your Smartband. So there's no name here if it's Q8 Smartband. So let's check here on the settings if this is the Smartband. As you can see here, C93940. Okay, let's go back. Okay, we accidentally activated the swimming. Okay, go to settings. Let's see. Okay, C93940. Okay, tap on it. And we are connecting now. The app is trying to connect with our device. So it is now pairing. Let's see if how many seconds or minutes. Hopefully we will successfully connect it. Okay, I guess we successfully connected our device. View device information or set the heart rate, etc. Please click here. Okay, I know. So it's here. We'll see. So find band, the remaining battery, recent, lift your wrist to view the info on the band. So let's activate it. Okay, and the details are here. Okay, you see it here. Okay, let's go to the device here. So we have the step goal, notifications. So these are the supported. notifications, calls, SMS, QQ, WeChat, Facebook. Okay, let's activate it. Okay, at least Facebook Messenger and Twitter. Okay, so these are the application social app supported. Okay, okay, it's also integrated with the Google Fit. What else? So that's it. No watch face. We have here the shake photograph support, but no watch face. Okay, the sleep data here, the sleep, the exercise data, and the health here. Okay, let's see if it's going to activate the app or the Smartband. Okay, it's not working. Okay, so it is activated. We'll see, but it's not showing here on the band. Okay, so but it measuring 90. Okay, so it is measuring, but I hope the UI here also changed to the heart rate option. Okay, anyways, it's working. Going back again to the settings, we have the step goal. Okay, here. Okay, so we have here the watch face setting, band display settings. So let's tap on it. Okay, no, but we have the weather, so just a menu, no watch face. Okay, what else? Okay, I don't see any watch face for this one. Okay, what else? WeChat update, maybe we have an update. So current firmware, we have the current version here. Let's see if we can update it. So it's not working here. Okay, but anyway, that is the steps on how to install the Fit Cloud Support app available in iOS and Android. Okay, so it's not working. Maybe this is for other version. Okay, maybe for the Q8s. Anyways, very simple app here, very simple features and menus. For the alarms, you also have here. Okay, if you have any questions regarding the support app, the Fit Cloud, please drop a comment below and we'll answer your queries. Okay, so it's now syncing again. Goodbye.